Dear viewers, Drishti IS welcomes you to the new series of To The Point. Today's topic of discussion is river linking projects in India. First of all, let's see why is it in the news. The centre has set in motion the process of creating the NIRA, that is National Interlinking of Rivers Authority. NIRA is supposed to be an independent, autonomous body for planning, investigation, financing and the implementation of the river interlinking projects in the country. Now moving on to the NIRA key points. It will be headed by a Government of India Secretary rank officer. It will replace the existing NWDA, that is National Water Development Agency, and will function as an umbrella body for all river linking projects. The new body will coordinate with neighboring countries and concerned states and departments. It will also have powers on issues related to environment, wildlife and forest clearances under river linking projects and their legal aspects. NIRA will have the power to raise funds and act as a repository of borrowed funds or money received on deposit or loan given on interest. Besides, it will also have a mandate to coordinate with neighboring countries as directed by the Ministry of Jal Shakti or the Ministry of External Affairs. It will also have the power to set up a special purpose vehicle, that is SPV, for individual link projects. Now let's discuss about the interlinking of rivers. Interlinking of rivers envisions transferring water from water surplus basins where there is flooding to water deficit basins where there is drought or scarcity through interbasin water transfer projects. The northern plains of India are endowed with surplus water due to the presence of perennial rivers originating from the Himalayas. Southern and western India generally witnesses drought as this region is drained by seasonal rivers whose water level largely depends on the Indian monsoon. Now let's understand why there is a need for interlinking of rivers. Reason being, first is hydropower generation. It would generate additional hydropower which will help India fulfill its commitment to the Paris Climate Deal. Secondly, round-the-year navigation. As it would address the low levels of water in southern India's rivers, it would provide around-year waterways connectivity. This will reduce the cost of transportation and levels of pollution and help in economic development. And irrigation benefits. Interlinking of rivers will increase the country's total irrigation potential, preventing some of the surface runoff into the sea. Now let's have a look at some major river interlinking projects. Godavari River has been formally interlinked with the Krishna River at Ibrahimpatnam near Vijayawada in Andhra Pradesh in September 2015. India declared the Ken-Betwa Link project as the national project. The recent agreement aims to implement the interlinking of the Ken and Betwa rivers. Now moving on to the question for today, consider the following statements. 1. The NIRA, that is National Interlinking of Rivers Authority, will be headed by the Union Minister of Jal Shakti. 2. NIRA will only coordinate between states and has no authority to coordinate with neighboring countries. Which of the above statement or statements is or are correct? A. 1 only, B. 2 only, C. both 1 and 2, or D. neither 1 nor 2. Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Dear viewers, watch this topic in Hindi on our Drishti IS Hindi YouTube channel.